Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to make a simple state park tracker. I personally love to hike and I love to explore my state parks. And living in Minnesota, I have a lot of state parks to travel to and visit. So I'm going to show you how to make this. First off, what I did was I had printed a map online. I just googled Minnesota state parks, printed it off, cut it to the dimension that I needed to cut it into, and then just traced that over with a pencil, and I dotted all the state parks with a pencil as well. And what I'm going to do now is go over that with a Micron pen, and I used the size 01 to go over all the lines. And then originally I had used a felt brush, but I didn't like how it was making the dots all, it wasn't making perfect dots. So I had switched over to a Tombow N15, and I used the other side, not the brush side, but the stiffer side, and that made the perfect dots, and I was quite happy with that. I love my state parks, and I've explored so many of them already, but there's so many more to go to, and there's just something about being outdoors, traveling somewhere new. And one thing about this is that it's very cost effective. You don't pay a lot of money to go travel to your state parks, and that's awesome. You get some really nice views for a very cheap price. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just go over all the dots still, and we're just gonna fast forward this so that this doesn't take too long. After completing all the dots for all the state parks, I went back in with a micro pen and drew a heart where I live and colored that with a red super tip marker. And then after that, I went in and started filling out, giving the names to all the state parks that I have visited. And I have visited a lot of state parks, but there's still more to explore. I'm just going to show you some pictures of state parks that I have visited in the past. They're all gorgeous state parks, and I wouldn't be able to choose a favorite or one that I prefer over the other. All state parks has its own unique charms, and that's why I like about state parks is it's never going to be the same. Every state park is different, and you just have to go out and explore, to go on a hiking trail. One thing about state park is they also make trails for a lot of beginners, immediate, and then advanced as well. So you can choose what you decide to do and just go on a hike. When I first started hiking, I took it easy. I started hiking 1 to 2 miles, and then increased that by a mile. And then I think the furthest that I have had hiked was about 15 miles in a day, and it was amazing. I didn't even know I'll hike that far or that long. I was just, listening to music, enjoying the time, doing some sightseeing, and just enjoying nature overall. But one of my goals is to finish all the state parks, and this tracker should help me keep track of which state parks I visited, and it's just something, a good keepsake to have. If you have state parks in your area, which state park is your favorite? Let me know down below in the comments. And what do you prefer more, state parks or national parks? I feel like there's no competition between both. They're both equally gorgeous with a lot of experience, a lot of beautiful things for you to experience. But I'm just going in still, lots of state parks to visit, just finding them, making sure they're matching the map, because I do not want to label one incorrectly. And I use this map, I'm going to use this map as a reference, so I'm going to keep it in the pocket of my journal. This summer, actually in July, I am going to go to Zippo Bay. It is very far up north Minnesota, And that is the only camping trip I'm doing this year since I have a 6-month-old. I don't know, testing him out with camping at Zippo Bay, so we'll see how that goes. But now that I'm done with all the state parks that I visited, I'm just gonna go around the notebook and around my journal with a green super tip marker just to give it some pop of color. This layout is very simple and easy, but it gets the job done and still leaves you room to either add some quotes or any fun stickers or washi tapes. And with that, my journal is complete. This page setup is very easy, but it's so eye-appealing, easy to do, and it's super cute. I hope you enjoy this video, and until next time, thank you. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification button to see more videos in the future. Additionally, subscribe to my other social media accounts to see more bullet journal and crafty stuff that I make. Thank you, and see you all next time. Bye-bye.